I am doing so many firsts. It's unbelievable. What a precious friend of mine that's a bit of a neighbor, she's not too far from me, told me about when she knew I was doing some of these fermented drinks and all. She was telling me that her daughter had found out about something called turmeric shots. It's anti-inflammatory. It has all kinds of wonderful things in it. And so I made me a batch of it for the first time ever. There was a whole lot of leftover scraps that I just can't see throwing away. I dripped water on my instructions here, but I will try to share the recipe, but as always, I doctor recipes a little bit. That is too much goodness. That's what made all of this. So what I put in it was turmeric, fresh ginger root. I put 4 oranges because they were small, 2 lemons, and let's see, some water. I added some black pepper, ground black pepper that with the pepper meal. I added some of that. It says to activate turmeric's absorption. And I also added honey because someone else that I followed had added honey. Well, that means that all of that goodness is in here. And these are the lemon skins and the orange peels. Okay, here comes Karen doing what Karen does. I just can't throw this out. So what I'm going to do is try my hands at dehydrating this. All of it, including that. Not sure. I can't see why this wouldn't make a good dry powder that you could add to water along the way and do it that way. But guess what? If this turns out to be nothing, then all it's going to cost me, I've already paid for anyway, to make 2 small containers of this. That had been a Starbucks bottle, if that gives you any idea of this. But I will get back with you. I'm going to dehydrate this and try to use it another time. I love the and nothing is left behind, nothing is wasted kind of thing. All right, this is showing you what I mean. That's the lemon and the orange peel. Those are just bruises. Hopefully it doesn't look like mold, but that's just bruises because I had washed these. In fact, I may just be on the safe side and take those 2 out because, yes, I'm a bit of a hypochondriac. So I'm just going to do this, and I will check back with you after and let you know, is this a success? Is it a fail? All right. Hopefully this will finish up my post about turmeric shot or turmeric ginger shot. Here's the finished product. I did have 2 of them, and I was going to share with my sister, but she went back home. I'm going to be making some more. What I did, I think it's earlier in the video, hopefully, but I'm just going to sort of recap a little bit. To make this, which this is, I got it because someone told me about how it really helps with pain and inflammation and all kinds of benefits. Here's one site that says anti-inflammatory properties, antioxidant properties, immune boosting properties, digestive benefits, potential anti-cancer properties, brain health support. Flip the page. And what I used, and I put it in the beginning, but this was, I used, of course, turmeric, fresh turmeric, fresh ginger. I used lemon. I used orange, fresh orange. I think I put honey in it. I don't know. It should be earlier in the video. I didn't do the very, very, very beginning of this, so I may interject some pictures along the way. But what I did to keep from wasting so much is I took the peels. Can you hear that? And I went ahead and I dried them. They're extremely dry. I'm not going to crush this. I'm just going to jar it up. And rather than have y'all sit and watch me do what probably any child can do, which is put this in a jar, what I am going to do is show you the other part of this. This is now completely dried. What I'm going to do is, I'm not going to powder this at this moment. What I'm going to do is put all of it in the jar to powder up later. But, again, I'm not going to go through this whole thing. You can see what's happening there. I'll pull the rest of it out and do this. And as I need it, I will pull these out. The thought is, put this in like some just water, maybe tea, and add this to give it a strong shot. I'm loving this. This thing also helps boost your energy level a little bit. Now this isn't necessarily a fruity drink. Any of y'all that have done ginger, no, it's got a bit of a bite to it. So I'm looking at this as a home remedy type situation. But you do you. I'm going to be jarring all of this up to reuse. I do not like throwing stuff away. I'll try to attach some things because there are other variations. Find out what works for you and try some stuff. I'm kind of liking the taste of this, and it does seem to help with energy, with inflammation, with everything. In fact, so much so that I went today and got me some more fresh ginger and some more turmeric, and I'm going to be making some more. That's how much I'm liking this. All right, now I'm going to finish this off with just a very light amount of scripture. So, scripture alert. Somehow I just felt compelled to share this. John chapter 8, verse 31 and 32. Then Jesus said to those Jews which believed on him, If ye continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. The only thing that I can think of where this verse come to my mind is we think that we have to do everything by going to a doctor and get prescriptions, right? That we were given everything we need here on this earth to sustain ourselves, support ourselves. We used to do, I'm not even going to call them home remedies. We used to do things on our own, out of natural things that we grew ourselves. We knew what went into them because we grew them ourselves. We made them ourselves. And we were healthy. We didn't have all these things that we do now. I am not a doctor. I don't pretend to be. But find out what works for you. I keep saying I'm trying so many different things. 2020 changed so much for me. And with my seeking of truth, which here again comes to and the truth will set you free, our lack of knowledge is going to harm us. It is harming us. It has harmed us. Try this. I think another thing to make this stable for a while, depending on who you follow for the turmeric shot, turmeric, I don't know why I keep forgetting the R. Some people say it's only good in the refrigerator for a week or two. That's part of why I'm trying to dehydrate it. I try to think outside the box on making things have a longer shelf life. I also think a good thing on this may be to put it in some ice trays and freeze it and pull out just enough. It's called a turmeric shot. You don't drink the whole bottle. You take a shot of it anywhere from 1 to 3 times a day. It's a shot. So another thing, you might can put this in make some ice cubes out of it. And then pull out a couple cubes, put it in the cup, and go from there. Do what works for you, okay? I love you guys. Happy Thanksgiving. This is the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's tomorrow. Be safe. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Love you guys. Make memories. Do what you can do now. Family is important. Learn the truths that you need to learn. Learn who you can trust, who you can count on. I count on Jesus. That's just me. I love you guys. Take care. Oh, I have another video coming. I started something called a pear and rye bread kvass. This is day 2. A fermented drink. You notice the cap is on. So I'm very curious. You see it fermenting right there. And here's my tapache that's a little bit different. It's fermenting right now. Ooh, some goodness on there. Love you guys. Take care.